Hey guys, I am Kelza, and we are here to do a what I love about Junkrat. Now, Junkrat has to be one of my favorite heroes in the entire game, just because his voice, like the character behind him, I just find him a very interesting character as a whole, and I really do enjoy playing as him because he's really good for offense and defense. So if you guys have never seen a what I love video before, it's pretty much, it's a little guide. It's not an official guide. Those are going to be coming in the future. We've got a few more of these to go. And it's basically what in the title, what I love about Junkrat. What makes these heroes special to me? That's another way to put it. Why do I enjoy playing these heroes? What can I tell you guys about these heroes that may make you guys play better at them. So if you guys, just for example, don't really play Junkrat because, you don't really do well with him, or, you just don't like him, if you watch this video, you may find a little bit of tips and tricks that I've gathered throughout my time playing Overwatch, and that actually might help you, to further your learning, or your just change the way you play, change your mindset about, Junkrat and heroes in general. So we've done a few heroes. If you want to watch those, definitely go and check those out. But this is Junkrat. This is what I love about Junkrat. So, like I said, he's very good for offense and defense. Now, before we get straight into it, I just want to go over his attacks. So, obviously you have his frag launcher, which is on R2. You have his ultimate, which is the Riptire, which you'll see in this gameplay. He has his concussion mine, which is on L1. You can detonate it on L2. You have the steel trap on R1, so you can pop down the steel trap. And also his passive total mayhem, you can drop bombs on death. So as you can see here, perfect example. I got sniped out by that Widowmaker. I was, staying open too long. Wasn't checking my sights. Didn't know if I could, I wasn't checking around. I was just staying up top where you should be checking around. So as you can see, total mayhem grenades drop there. Now, why do I love Junkrat? Well, he's very good at taking out turrets. He's very good at taking out, heroes that want to hide. Because you shoot grenades, as you can see, the wall does not stop me from doing damage here. All it does is I have to arc it up, and that way I can actually get behind him. Because they bounce, because they roll, you can actually get behind places where most heroes can't. And you can, it's not a sniper in the sense that you got a precise shot, but it's a sniper in the sense that you can do extremely high damage at long range, but it is very hard as a Junkrat. You got to learn the arc, and you got to learn how to actually, set your bombs off. Now, the grenades do damage to you, so you guys have to watch out when you're playing Junkrat, because if you are playing Junkrat and you just shoot the floor, you are going to die. Junkrat's grenades do damage to Junkrat. Now, you can use his concussion mine as a little boost. So if you want to get up to somewhere, or you want to actually, push yourself forward, your concussion mine will not do damage to you. You can use this, you can push yourself over a wall, push yourself to an objective, and that will actually get you over the line of sight. And that's actually very, very useful. It has worked for me in the past. I don't know if I get it in this gameplay where I jump over, but as you can see there, that 12 gun turret, I can shoot 5 of my grenades and just walk off, because they don't, explode on impact. They do take a bit of time, but as you can see here, Junkrat is really, really good for zone control, because you can shoot off these grenades in multiple of areas, and they'll actually use zone control, because they are red flashing orbs. Now, as gamers, we've been sort of, fed that if you see something red that's flashing, it's going to explode. So naturally, if you've been playing games for a while, you just naturally know that red means danger, and you'll actually stay away from those areas. So it's very good for zone control and actually zoning off an area, allowing your team to push through in that sense. Now, Junkrat he's Australian, and I'm Australian. That's another reason why I love him, but that's not what I was going to say. What I'm going to say is, not many people use this, and I don't see many people doing this, where his steel trap can be used to take out a bunch of enemies. Now, a lot of people just use it and put the concussion mine there and wait for someone to get trapped, and then they'll actually, so they'll just, something like that, where they get triggered, so the steel trap gets triggered, let you know that someone's in the steel trap. What most people do is they just leave the concussion mine on the steel trap. Then, as soon as the steel trap, actually catches the enemy, they'll just blow them up. You can do that if you want to, but I sort of find that the lazy way. The way I use Junkrat's steel trap is, I use it in a few ways. One is to, if I'm in, just say I'm in this area, I'll put it down on a doorway that I can't see. That gives me the ability to actually know if someone's coming around. Now, another good reason to use the steel trap is if you see a Reinhardt. Reinhardt's ability, when he charges at you, if you throw the steel trap down, that will actually cancel his charge. He'll be stuck there. Also, if you see a Winston using Primal Rage, chuck that down. It will immobilize him. Winston will not be able to do anything if he's in that steel trap. If he has his Primal Rage, the first thing I do as Junkrat is I throw that steel trap down at him. I try and immobilize him so that we can focus fire on him, take him out. Same goes for Reinhardt. Now, Junkrat, he's very, very hard to play. Not hard to play that he's weak or anything. It's just, you have to learn how to play Junkrat. And you don't play Junkrat like you play a Hanzo or a Widowmaker or a Tracer or a Reaper. Your offense, he is not going to get you more kills than a Reaper, but he is going to get you a lot of kills. He's very good at zone control. He's very good at single point mass damage. As you can see here, I've taken out a multiple of these turrets, and this was before patch. This is when they were still very, very strong. Now, a few of the reasons why Junkrat, is you always see a Junkrat. There's very little games where I don't see someone playing Junkrat. It's because once you can play Junkrat, he's very, very, very strong. Because his ultimate can take out a whole team if used correctly. He has his concussion mine, which you can throw off into the distance, which you've seen me do in this gameplay. I've had to reload. I don't throw the concussion mine until it's necessary. I'll throw it, I'll finish the enemy, I'll take it out the rest of their health, and they'll actually be killed. As you can, this is something that is so, I just love it about Junkrat. If a Reinhardt comes up to you or a tank comes up to you on the point, throw it behind them and detonate it so that it pushes them off that point. As you can see here, I just use that to get up here. You can use it, so just say there's a Reinhardt next to you and you're on the point, put it in front of him, that will actually knock him back. Do it to a Reaper, do it to anyone, a Roadhog, a Winston, it doesn't matter, it works on everyone, guys. As you can see, Total Mayhem grenades there drop. Now, if you have low health on Junkrat, a really good thing you can do, if you know you're going to die, if you know that you're in a position where there is no way out, you are stuck in between enemy lines, you cannot get past, you can't get through basically, lure some people in. Lure some people, put a steel trap down, and actually, when they get steel trapped, when they get caught, just shoot as much as you can, make sure you're close to them, that way when you die, your actual Total Mayhem grenades may finish them off. Now, a lot of people, forget about the Total Mayhem grenades, and what they do is, as soon as they kill you, they run over you. If you, just say you're versing a Tracer, a Reaper, McCree, someone with low health, even a low health Roadhog, or a low health Winston, anyone that's got, I'd say 200 to 150 health, if you have done damage to them, and they walk over your Total Mayhem grenades, they are killed. They will die most of the time. So you can it's sort of like a suicide roll. So you can go in there, take your, kill yourself, but also it's like a 1-for-1. So you can actually go in there, get a kill or get a few kills, die, and then get a kill after death with those Total Mayhem grenades. As you can see here, I never shoot directly at the person. I always stay moving as Junkrat. Open up your zone control. Make sure that you are harder to hit. Because if you are easy to hit as Junkrat, as you can see, you got 200 health. You will die quickly. Very similar to the way I play Lucio. It's a zone control role. I don't want to just be shooting directly at something. I want to be shooting in a multiple of areas. As you can see here, I never stay still when I'm shooting as Junkrat. You very rarely see me do that. You have to be moving as a Junkrat. You have to be zone controlling. You have to be making sure that you are actually taking control of that space, allowing your team to push through and holding them back. Like I said before, if you get a Junkrat shooting multiple grenades at you, you're going to push back from that area. You're not going to want to be as so aggressive as before. You're going to actually want to push back and allow your team to, you know, counter him, take him out with a sniper. Maybe you want to get a McCree into him, but make sure, if you're a McCree taking on a Junkrat, run away when you kill him. If you go over his body, as soon as he dies, you will die, because Total Mayhem grenades. Now, a lot of people don't like that he has Total Mayhem grenades. I think it just adds to, you know, Junkrat, because he doesn't really have, you know, super cool abilities like he does. Like, the concussion mine is extremely useful and the steel trap is extremely useful, but just adding that little bit of an extra bonus with the actual Total Mayhem grenades, it's something really good, because that actually allows you to, you know, be a bit more risky as a Junkrat, because you know that you have Total Mayhem grenades and that allows you to kill people. Now, guys, you can also run up walls with your Riptire. I know I didn't do that in this gameplay, but I just want to go over a few things. So, you can go up walls with your Riptire, you can jump as your Riptire. Make sure you're very elusive with your Riptire, because your Riptire will die very quickly. Okay, that's just a few things that I wanted to let you guys know, because whenever I see it, also, if you are playing a Junkrat and you see a Riptire coming at you, use your concussion mine. That should take out that Riptire straight away. I'm sorry that the video is now black, guys. I just want to go over a few more key points. So, once again, be elusive with that Riptire, because there wasn't really much for me to talk about using Riptires in this gameplay. I just want to go over it. So, use your Riptires, make sure you're elusive with them. A perfect counter to the Junkrat is a Junkrat. I've found this very much. He uses his Riptire, you throw a concussion mine at that's going to go away. Make sure you're zone controlling, guys. Make sure you're actually, you know, controlling that space. Don't allow your team to push through. And, yeah, that's pretty much. If this was a full guide, I could go on for a while, but this is just a light guide, and, you know, we are going to be doing full guides in the future. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button, and until next time, peace.